Very well, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Break Star Ocean 2 Remake. Last time we went into the town of Kurik, which was completely destroyed. Today, before we head over to Mars, I want to take some time to talk about specialities and all that they can do. So let's go over here and talk about them. Actually, maybe I can go to improve, so you can see the skills that you need in order to get them. So remember, in the remake, when you go to improve, you can press Y to switch to improving the specialties instead of the single skills. Now this is useful mainly because you can press X to improve the single skills related to a certain specialty, which is very nice, so you don't have to remember what everything does. So I will give you a quick rundown of all the specialties and the super specialties, so you have a rough idea on what they do. So art can make, well, it uses an item called magic clay and magic canvas that you can buy in shops, and you can make paintings and statues, and I think cards as well. Yes, cards are battle items, and they're very useful because there are cards that like double your drops, your experience, money, and so on. And they also have special effects like give you more critical hit or one revive, one auto revive for a character. All sorts of weird things. Paintings, essentially they are battle items and they allow you to use a spell. They essentially, cast the spell. And so fighters can cast a spell if you want. There are portraits too, which are portraits of all the characters you can recruit in the team, which are essentially useless. So you can do them if you want. And statues, I believe there are some statues that are combat items, some that are accessories, but I've never found them extremely useful. So I've just not do statues. Oracle is not that great. Actually, it's probably the worst one. Worst specialty in the game. What it does, it just gives you gameplay hints. I guess if you have never played the game before, this is useful. But other than that, just don't use this. Don't level it up. Or if you really want to see all the messages and you're early in the game, level it up to 10. Use it. It's free, and see all the messages it has to give you. Then reload your save. Music is interesting. It's got some special effects that you can do. Essentially, what music does is that you need an instrument, of course, and an item to use, which is called the conductor baton, I believe. And all you do is first you need a feather pen to compose some music for certain instruments, and each instrument has two. And when you play the music, it gives you a special effect for a certain amount of time, like, I don't know, regenerate HP while walking, or increase all your stats for the next battle. There's even one that makes fishing easier, and so on and so forth. A bunch of different effects. There's one that summons a random battle, which is actually very useful to complete the bestiary. So yeah, music is interesting. I would not use it early game though. It's much for mid to late game. Customization is extremely powerful. Customization allows you to modify weapons by using ore, like ruby, sapphire, silver, and so on. The catch with this, that first, well, there are three catches with this. Catch number one, you need to know what the heck you're doing. And if you don't know what the hell you're doing, this can be a lot of waste of time just trying all different stuff with all different weapons. Catch number two, you need 3 skills to level it up, so it's gonna go up really slowly. Catch number 3, a character can only customize their own weapons. So Claude can only customize swords. He cannot customize a knuckle for Rena. Rena has to level up customization if you want to customize a weapon for her, which means even more skill points. Usually, for example, music, you just get one character to do the musician, but you cannot have one character do customization for everyone. Every character needs to customize their own stuff. But it's extremely powerful if you know what you're doing. And in fact, I will spend some points on Claude, because I want his customization level to be very high for something later on. Let's go on. Appraising. Appraising allows you to identify items that have a question mark. Like, for example, you sometimes find items that are called like question mark weapon, question mark armor. You don't know what they are. You can appraise them by using the skill and the consumable. And obviously, the higher the level of the skill, the higher the level of success. Crafting, we've seen it. You make accessories from ore. Writing lets you write books, and essentially you write books on your skills. Not all skills are available, but most of them are. And the books that you write about those skills level up those skills for free. So it's essentially, instead of using SPs to level up a skill, you use the book instead, which can be useful, although you find a lot of books, I find, just out in the wild and by doing missions and challenges. So it's okay, but I would level it up for the super specialty associated with it much rather than to just write books. Also, there's a character that we're not gonna get because the character sucks in my opinion, and that can use writing to make their own weapons because that character uses books. So yeah, that can be useful for that character. And usually in DOD, when I had to recruit that character to fill up a party of 8, I would have him be the writer so that he would just write his own weapons. Terrain is very useful. It lowers the stats of the character that has terrain, but in exchange for more experience. And if you're already breaking the game, chances are that lowering your stats is not gonna matter anything because you're just gonna one-shot stuff anyway. So very good. In fact, I'm gonna spend some points in it. Now, if you have been very if you have spent some points in determination already, because that's what you should have done. This skill really only needs effort and resilience. Effort makes you level up faster, which is good, and resilience gives you defense. Resilience is very cheap, so I'm gonna level it up until it stops being a 1 SPs. And then I'm gonna grab 1 effort real quick, so that I can at least have the train specialty. Then I'll think about if I want to improve this more before others. Scouting. This is interesting because it lowers and raise and lower the frequency of encounters. Now in the original, because there were random encounters, that just improved, it just raised or lowered the random encounter chance. Way before Bravely Default decided to do it, Star Ocean on the PS1 already did it. And in this one, it's a little different. If you lower, I think you see less enemies. And if you raise it, you will spawn more enemies that will attack you even if they are easy enemies. And because there spawns a lot of them, you usually get a lot of chain battles, which give you a lot of experience. So this could be a great tool for just farming. Compounding is another crafting one. This one, you combine 2 herb materials to make healing items. It has uses, and there's some cool stuff you can do with it, but I wouldn't just spend on it right now. Cooking. With cooking, you choose an ingredient, and you cook with it, and you get healing items again. So this one, it's only 1 item instead of compounding. It's 2. I'm not really a great fan of cooking. There are a few good healing items you can do with it, and some will give you actual buffs that stay out of battle as well, which is nice. But honestly, I wouldn't really use it that much. Familiar is sort of useful, especially in mid to late game and even post game. What Familiar does is that you can summon an animal, and that animal can do shopping for you. They can only shop for certain things, but it just so happens some of these things are materials they use for crafting, and stuff like healing items and stuff to resurrect your party members. So it's very useful, and all you need is a consumable to do that. Which, by the way, one of the animals that you can summon can buy back that consumable, so as long as you're gaining money, you just have infinite items. So that's pretty nice, especially if you go in dungeons that are super long, like the post game one. You can just refresh your consumables with this. Alchemy, we've seen it, I believe. No, we didn't. No, but we touched on it, I believe. Yeah, but this turns iron. No, we have seen it, right? Celine has it. Come on, yes. So alchemy, you can turn iron into other minerals or higher tier minerals, which you can feed into customization or crafting. That's all there is to it. Survival, I think this was pointless in the original, but now what it does, it gives you items as you walk around an area, which is okay, I guess. I've never I never seen like giving it very useful items, but you know, maybe some healing items, some low tier healing items and money. It's always nice. And I think it's pretty cheap to level up anyway. Pickpocketing, we've seen it, steal items from NPCs. Replication is very useful. You can just replicate an item, make another one. And many items that are powerful, like we talked about the counterfeit metals that level you up, or there are many equipments that can be duplicated. Yeah, you can just duplicate them. So you only need to get one and then just replicate it. This is very useful for one of the new mechanics they introduced in the remake. Remaking. It's actually what the name of it. Because you can replicate your crafting materials. Machinist. Machinist is interesting. It makes very weird things and very specific things. There are two characters that are very good at Machinist and can make their own killer moves, or is that called killer moves? The special, what are they called? The special arts, right? They can make items that teach them special arts, and they can make weapons for themselves as well. But it's two specific characters. We don't have either of those. We're gonna get one of them, and we'll tell you which one is the other one that can do that. Let's go back down here. Machinist, okay. Fishing is a new specialty the Remake introduced. We've seen it. Go near water, cast your rod, pick up fish. Sometimes you pick up material, sometimes you pick up treasure chests, but most of the time you just found fish. And all fish does is there's a NPC you can trade fish later on. If you get all the fish in the game, you get Celine's ultimate weapon, I believe, but other than that, it's just minigame, just a fishing minigame, I guess. And now let's talk about the supers. And the supers are almost all of them are pretty good. Master Chef is essentially cooking, but this time you use 2 ingredients instead of 1. That's all there is to it. And it's cooking 2.0. You make better stuff. Orchestra is very good. What it does is that you play a song. It's a one song that you can play with the orchestra, and it raises the ability to discover talents. And it says that boosts the trigger rate of certain support items. I'm not sure what it does, but it essentially makes crafting a lot easier. Enlightenment is extremely powerful. It allows you to get more skill points per level. This is one I want as early as possible. The earlier you get this, the more skill points you'll need, and so the smoother it will go. Barnacle, we've seen what it is. It's a chocobo for free. Publication allows you to write books, which are not the books you write with the writing specialty. These ones are special books, and if a character reads those books, they can change dramatically the friendship levels with the other character. Or you can sell them and gain a lot of money, as we'll do later on. Can't do it right now. We have to get to the second continent before we can take advantage of it. Group appraising, it used to be called Identify All in the PS1, which is very misleading. But group appraising allows you to either lower the prices of shops or raise the prices of shops. So you want to lower it when you want to buy stuff, and raise it when you want to sell. That's all there is to it. Blacksmith, this makes armor out of ore. And it's very powerful, but you only want to dab into this in late game, because it's then that you start getting the powerful ore. Right now you have crap. Contraband can be very powerful. Contraband makes items that sell for a lot of money, like the stock certificates, or stuff that there are the counterfeit metal. I told you those are the rare candies, and you can make stuff that makes inns free, or they can permanently lower shop prices, and so on and so forth. A lot of powerful stuff in this one. The catch is that the more you use it, the less your party members will like you. If you don't care about what ending you get, what character is shipped with what character, you can just spam that and get a lot of cool stuff. I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna try to get a certain specific ending between Claude and another character. But just so you know, it's there. You never have to use it though, really. Only if you never get a counterfeit. If you really want a counterfeit metal, and you don't get it from just walking around with the sprite bracelet, you have to get it with this thing though. Bodyguard is new from the remake. It allows characters that are following you in the field to attack enemies. So if the enemy they attack is a purple fog, they'll block it, so you can get a back attack. If it's green, they'll defeat it, and you get all the spoils immediately, which is very nice, and it cuts a lot of battles from the equation. And remaking allows you to do this. Let me show you on an item. So see these items that have a plus sign on it? These items have a factor. Every equipment can have one. And essentially there are just things that you can get, like critical heals or defense up 5%, or I don't know, do we have something else here? I think we do have 30% of having a soul gauge consumption when using assault, or Warcry. This is rare because it's yellow. Stats increase with every successive battle in the chain, so as you can see, you get some additional things that they do. And remaking allows you to either add one to an item that doesn't have any, or just re-roll the current one. And there is a lot to talk about that one, but though I won't really do anything about it because it's honestly, it's not really needed until you get into boss game and start, you know, getting to the real tough super bosses. Though I would want to make some improve here. The one thing I want to get right now is train. I want to push this so that I can get more experience later on. So as I told you, always level up the lowest. Now with Rena, before we do that though, what about enlightenment? What do I need? I need one person with survival level 1. Can I get Claude with survival level 1? I just need survival level 1. There we go. That's it. So, oh, actually, Claude, since we're here, let's give you some strength. Okay, as long as it costs 1, I can just grab a few. Rena, I need you also to train, because I want you to level up and gain more SPs. So, let me check the requirements for alignment again. 2 people at level 4. I'm level 5, okay. Level 4. I should have it. Oh wait, I need 1 level of effort. Yeah, there we go. Because if one skill is at 0, you're not gonna learn it ever. So make sure to have, if you want a specialty, make sure you have at least 1 level for each one. So otherwise you cannot use it ever. I'm gonna grab you a few things as well. I'm gonna guess I'll spam Rena with resilience and effort and resilience. And the higher it is, the faster she'll level up, man. There you go. Also, this allows me to get alignment up. Yeah. Very nice. Celine, I think I'm gonna do the same. Alignment level 5. 1 more to level up. Damn. Maybe you can get some SPs by just going into the guild. Actually, you know what? Cross Castle. Cross City. Let's go to Cross Guild. We have a lot of stuff to turn in. There's not really much to talk about on the stuff that I've done here. Also, you have some challenge missions. Hey, a goodie box. We could try to save scam that a little bit and see what we can get. Nothing else. Yeah, all this stuff. Let's see. It does give me some stuff and a formation manual. And don't have any more to accept, so let's report that. I do have some more SPs that I will try to spend in train. Alright, let's go to train again. Claude can get another level. Rena can get anything. You can get this, and that's it. Well, we got alignment level 6 though. Don't forget, turn that shit on. So what enlightenment does, again, it gives you more SPs. With the counterpoint of that is that gives you less money. In the original, instead, the penalty was your movement speed in battle was lower, which was annoying. But after you got to a certain point in the game, that you could just negate that penalty. So essentially, it was just free. It was just free. You just enable it, keep it on the whole time. Here, money isn't really a problem, so we can negate that aspect anyway. Also, it's been 20 minutes and I've done nothing except talking about specialities and super specialities. We need to move on. We'll go to Mars. Don't worry about it. I think we might actually go to Mars and end things off there. Because yeah, we'll do some PAs to close the episode. Why not?
Oh, Claude, are you done looking around the village?
Yeah, more or less. I've been here before, so.
A rather pleasant little place, isn't it? Perfect for getting away from the crowds of the city.
Definitely, yeah.
Oh, by the way, there's something I want you to have, Claude.
What is it?
Just a good luck charm. Something that you need far more than I do.
Oh, are you sure I can have this? It looks pretty expensive.
Please take it. I found it on a treasure hunting expedition a little while ago. I can sense that it holds some kind of symbological force. It was worn by someone who looked like a swordsman. I thought it would be more fitting for you to have it.
What kind of person was this? The man who used to wear it?
I couldn't tell you, really. He was already a skeleton when I discovered him.
I appreciate the thought, Celine, but I really can't accept this.
You're a surprisingly serious-minded young man, Claude.
Oh? How so?
As long as you keep on the straight and narrow like that, I'm sure you can catch her attention someday. You had best be careful, though. She can be a very jealous woman.
I don't know what you're talking
Jealous. Oh, nothing.
about. Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about, Celine. Rabbit risotto is Celine's favorite item, favorite food. Many times when you steal from NPCs, you'll see that they have no shit. You can steal their favorite food. Let's go to Salva. There's a PA. Yeah, there might be actually a few PAs to do. Might be a chain of PAs to do. So let's just quickly do them. Yeah, we don't have to do these, but you know, they also don't expire. Yeah, it's this one. Ah, Claude. What's up, Celine? Came here to buy some jam. But it looks like I'm out of luck. Nobody's standing to the store right now. If you do this one, it ends. So we're just gonna go for this and see this whole little story arc to its actual end. I could track down the shopkeeper. Kujia would be too much to ask. I'll be right back. She's probably somewhere in town. Thank you. Yeah, if you choose the second one, it just ends right there. Otherwise, you get to go to another location and there's another branch. So we're gonna go over here. Find the shop owner. Excuse me, are you the girl who works at the gem shop? Yes, why? What are you doing? Just practicing my singing. You're singing? Yes, I've always wanted to be a singer ever since I was a little girl. So I try to practice whenever I can, whenever I'm in the bathroom or just stopping by here in the middle of my walk. This cave is a great place to practice, actually. The acoustic here really bring out my voice. Oh, interesting. But I'll never really be a singer, not when I got all these freckles. I probably should just give it up. You can just give up on your dream like that. As long as you keep pursuing your dreams, you're guaranteed to make them come true someday. You're right, I'll never accomplish anything if I get discouraged just like that. Thanks. I'm going to keep on practicing as much as I can. That's the only way I can make it happen. Oh no, I've totally forgotten about the shop. I hope there aren't any customers waiting for me. There's one, and it's gonna be very pissed by the time you get there. You can make it happen, okay? Who knows, before you know it, you might be the biggest thing to ever hit Expel. That's it, I believe. Do we get... No, but I will check on Celine at the shop, just to see. She's probably got new dialogue. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's be the jerk to this NPC. As we learned that we can do that. Are you hitting on me? I'm just gonna be a jerk to you as well. If you do this with party members, I believe their friendship level goes down. What do you have? This is nice. Can I get this ruby? Please? Can I get that ruby? Yes. What about you? Nothing interesting. Let's block this little girl. Will you get mad? If I give you this, will you leave me alone? Pet food. Hey. It pays to be rude to people. Pet food is the item that allows you to call the familiar shop, so that's pretty nice. It's extremely cheap though, so I don't know. Amulet of Freedom is pretty nice. Yes. I believe it... Is that prevent paralysis? That paralysis is pretty nasty, so that's pretty good. I want those things. See you, Claude. Thanks for finding the clothes for me. And that's it. Yeah. It's interesting that she has the succubus perfume and potion of Lilith. Yeah. Alright, we're done here. There's one in Cross City. We have to go to Mars anyway. Yeah, I think... Let's just do the one in Cross. And we can end things off here. And I'll have to even... Oh, wait, there's another one here. I'll have to end the recording session. After we've done all these PAs. Oh, man, there's two. Yeah, this one is important. Hey, mister, are you the hero of light? Huh? You are. You're the hero, aren't you? I can't say if I'm the hero or not, actually. Not right now, anyway. So you're not? I don't know. Maybe people will start calling me the hero later, but maybe they won't. Listen, no one can be hailed as a hero from the day he's born. He has to go out and do something great. Something that people recognize as heroic. Then he can be your hero. Are you gonna be the hero, mister? Who knows? I just might. Then here, mister, take this. Hurry up and become the hero, okay? Huh? You sure I can have this? And you get an harmonica. You have to choose the third option to get the harmonica. Let's piss you off. Hi, Celine, how you doing? You don't mind if I just stand here in front of you, do you? Apparently she doesn't mind. Come on. I know you can piss off your party members by blocking their pathing. Apparently Celine is fine with me just standing near, just so close to her, which I can understand. Yeah, well, you guys have anything useful? Rena? Shortcake is our favorite food, but I cannot pickpocket the owner here. Oh well.
What's up, Rena?
Oh, Claude. I was just checking out some of the accessories they have here.
Anything nice?
Yeah, a few things. Like that emerald pendant. Don't you think it's pretty?
Let me buy that for you.
How about I buy it for you? You know, as a present.
Huh?
Excuse me, I'll take one of these.
Thank you, sir. That will be 200 full.
Claude,
I hope you like it, Reina.
I wasn't trying to tell you to buy it for me.
It'll look great on you. Emerald's your birthstone too, isn't it?
How does he know that?
Ah,
Did I get it wrong?
no, that's right. It's just that you remembered my birthday.
When is your birthday? We don't know.
Of course I did. We're friends, aren't we?
Thank you, Claude. This means a lot to me.
So, the fun part about this, if I remember right, we got a leaf pendant for 200 fold, right? Yep, it sells for 10 times as much, more than 10 times as that. So, there you go, it's gone. And we made a lot of money. We made more than 2,000 just for that. Yeah, I remember that right. You can just get the thing, sell it, make a lot of profit. Well, a lot. It's just 2,000. But at this point, 2,000 is pretty good. Is there anything else I can do here? I think that's it. There was another private action though. Yeah, let's do this one. Let's exhaust the private actions here. And then things off. Okay. Switch to PA. What is this one? It's not Celine. What do you have to say? Sounds a bit too beachy, don't you think? Can I get this thing? Please? It looks nice. Come on. That would have been good, maybe. I don't know. Oh, I know what this one is, I think. It's with Rena. Yes, I know what this one is. Anything going on here that you can... It looked like an item for a second.
Oh, Claude.
What's up, Reina? You look like you were staring into space or something.
Promise me you won't laugh, okay? I was thinking about how nice it'd be if I could meet someone really wonderful and have our wedding ceremony in a place like this.
Okay, so... Normally I would answer this one. And be sort of neutral. This is... this is mean. And this one as well. I don't know, I kind of want to answer both and see what happens. You know what, let's go with this one.
Didn't you already get married, though?
What?
You had that ceremony with Alan in the Salva mines, didn't you?
Claude!
I was just joking.
You call that a wedding ceremony? I'm not married, and you're never gonna get me to say otherwise.
I'm sorry. You don't have to get so angry about it.
Look, just forget it. You just don't understand a girl's feelings, Claude.
I didn't think she'd get that mad over it.
No, I was hoping she would get mad, Claude. That was my strategy. It's all part of the plan. Don't worry, Claude, you'll understand. There are bigger fishes than Rena. Well, one. Unfortunately, you'll have to wait a little while before we can meet her. And yeah, we're gonna go to the guild. It's just real quick. Let me see if there are new missions. I'm not sure when they'll lock. Oh, there are nothing. There's nothing. Okay, let's get out of here. Just out of curiosity, what's my... Ooh. Oh, 10 guild mission. Party members 5 times in private action. Hey, more money. Good. Just out of curiosity, what are my... Yep. Well, we just started, so they're pretty low to begin with. Anyway, I think we can end things off here, and next time on Let's Break the Ocean 2, we'll go to Mars. I'm not sure how much we will do. There's a lot of events happening there. We'll probably kickstart what's gonna happen, and then maybe it's gonna probably take 2 episodes to do all of the stuff in Mars. See you all in that video then. Bye.